What's up, Facebook? Joe coming to you live here from Yorktown, Virginia. Just getting off the job site. See, my screen's a little blurry here today. How's that? Another 12-hour day in the books. Just heading home, 8 o'clock. Left the house this morning at 7:45. Continuing to roll through. I wanted to follow up on a little bit of yesterday's message of the body that can heal itself. As Jean Schumacher posted here, her husband reversed MS. Big shout out to my cousin Audra Shermer. She reversed diabetes. And that is the reality of what we're putting into our bodies. I can see Georgia up there in that little bubble. Looks like Mrs. Ginsburg. I can't tell who that person is. He's got these tiny little bubbles up there, man. How's everybody doing today? Thank you guys for checking in on me yesterday, man. I was having a meltdown thinking about mom battling for her life over here. But I think there's also some letting go going on there as well. So I want to come to you guys here. First and foremost, thank you for continuing to support the movement, support yourselves, continuing to share this vision, liking, sharing, commenting the private messages. I've been getting so many private messages lately. It really warms my heart to see that people are understanding what we're talking about here. And that is the blessing. But yesterday, I was going back through this morning. I've been going non-stop. So listen to this. After I got off the call with you guys, got my material at Lowe's, I get home, I get a phone call from a friend of mine. He's got a sump pump problem, and he's got sewage spewing out into his backyard. So not only did we have to go home and eat something real quick at a salmon dinner, thanks to Kathy. Thank you, Kathy, for that salmon dinner with that asparagus. And I had to go back out at like 8:45, and I ended up repairing the guy's sewage problem that he had his pump-up system. So it just shows you it never ends. This challenges of life and punched in the face and obstacles and walls get put up in front of us. All these things are keep showing up. But today, first and foremost, I want to talk about the power that made the body can heal the body. And it doesn't happen any other way. As my good friend Dr. Bart Precourt said over and over again, and that's what somebody told him. A doctor told him that way back when he used to do rugby as a young man. The power that created the body heals the body, and it doesn't happen any other way. Remember that. Write that down. Put it into your phone. Set an alarm so it tells you that, because here's what's going on. As we start doing the right things to our body, the body's going to respond favorably. We start doing the right things to our mind, the mind's going to respond favorably. But if we continue to stress out the body, I was listening to an audio book on the way down here to Yorktown today. The guy said 70% of the world's population is stressed out, or, and I forget what the other one was, something about it's releasing cortisol into the body, which we all know about. We've been talking about this for a long time now. 70% of the population is in that state. I was like, wow, man, no wonder why we're on so much medication. I remember I was talking to Prabha not too long ago. Her mom came here from India, right? It's all Eastern medicine. And she says, what is this big bottle of Tylenol for? She's never seen that over in India, because in India, they heal themselves. They heal through meditation. They heal through all the God's garden. They heal from the natural remedies from the earth. She never saw a big bottle of Tylenol before. So it shows you the things that we're putting into our body is actually killing us, making us live in pain, making us sick, giving us diabetes, MS, and all these other ailments that the body incurs through what we do to it on a little bit every day over 20, 30, 40 years. Eventually it catches up to us, and that's where a lot of us got into that space where the body's breaking down. So big shout out to Carl, Jean's husband. He reversed his MS. Shout out to my cousin Audra Shermer. She reversed her diabetes. I've been hearing about this. I've known about this. If you don't believe me, look it up on Google. Do your research. Don't take my word as law. Listen to the research that's out there and the people that have actually healed their bodies. You want a good movie? Go on Netflix. Look at Heal, H-E-A-L tonight. Watch that on Netflix. Kathy and I probably watched that about 3.5 months ago. It talks about how you can heal yourself with your thoughts. How you can make yourself sick with your thoughts. So those are some powerful insights. I cannot stress enough, what we put into our bodies daily, eventually we become that. And we heard this a long time ago, you are what you eat, but this is a whole different level right now, because I believe the food's contaminated right now. I've never seen so many overweight people in my life. I've never seen so much autism. I've never seen so much diabetes and all these things. You never heard about these things before. Something's going on with our food, something's going on with our milk, something's going on with our meat. I'm not sure what it is, but all I know is the body is breaking down. We're putting on a lot of excessive weight. And I remember my good friend Robert Fernandez came over here from the UK. He says, look at the size of these plates and look at the size of the portions of the food that we eat over here. The body doesn't need all that food. You only need or require the amount of calories that we're going to burn each day. So if we're not burning calories, we don't have to eat as much. Many of us have gotten accustomed to having these big old portions, and that eventually is going to put on that excessive weight. Nobody's name showing up here. I don't know why. If you guys are there, you can hear this message. That's Sri up there. I can see that face. How you doing, Sri? But if you guys are in there, give me a thumbs up. Nothing.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Main Street.
Yeah. I'm back. I had to shut off that GPS there for you guys. So here's the deal. You can reverse MS. You can reverse diabetes. I'm not sure about lupus, but all these other things that we have in the body right now that's been going on, a lot of it can be reversed. A lot of it can be lessened. The amount of what we go through, the medications that we take, I know that breaks down the body. The liver cannot process all of those medications that we take. I see some people take a handful of medication. Start paying attention to what we're putting into our body, because what comes from the earth, everything that we require in this world is on the earth. It's already here for us. And I can see the number of people logged on here. If you got a thumbs up or a message, I don't know why nothing's commenting here. I hope you can hear me. But that's the reality. You can heal yourself. Watch the movie Heal on Netflix. Watch the food that we're putting into our body. Watch the thoughts that we're digesting in our mind. Those three things will heal the body. Good to see you, Teresa. I recognize that red shirt. Those three things. Now, I was listening to something else there in the audiobook on the way down. I talked about the meditation is what healed this one guy. Standing still, living in peace, absorbing the insights from the universe. Many of us thought this was crazy when we first heard about it, but those of us that have been doing it for a long time have seen the benefits. And I've only been doing it for 4 years. I can imagine what it would have been like if I was doing this 20, 30 years ago. That's why I'm continuing to show up to add value to everyone's life here on Sunday. And those 3-3-3 meditations, if you guys want to get into that, I would suggest you get in on Sundays at 3:33 p.m. Eastern. This Sunday is going to be a different time. I know I'm working this Sunday somewhere between 1 and 3 o'clock or 1 and 4 o'clock or something. So it doesn't matter. On Saturday, Sunday, I'm working every day. All I know is the veterans are going to have veteran homes. We're going to have some flip homes. We got houses selling in Connecticut. We're going to go out there, as my good friend Carlos would say, we're going to show up to blow up. So thank you for that, Carlos. I love that saying, because that's the reality. As long as you keep showing up, eventually you're going to blow it up. But we have to keep showing up, moving forward, pushing, breaking through all these things to keep moving forward in order to break through the mind, tap into soul, so we can live our purpose today. So thank you guys for continuing to show up. Go out and reverse your MS. Go out there and reverse your diabetes. Take a very good conscious effort at what you're putting into your bodies. I know that all these things are possible as long as we do it in small incremental base hits, one needle forward, one step. All those things you've been hearing about for years and years and years, all those things compounded over 5, 10, 15, 20 years will reverse it. And that is my wish for you. That is my intention for you. That is my prayer for you, that you reverse whatever's going on inside of your body. So thank you guys for continuing to show up. I honor and appreciate each and every one of you. When it's all said and done, together, we're going to rise as one. Have a blessed and fantastic evening. I love you all. Peace.